There are many people that think it wise to return an insult for an insult because they believe that the person who's insulting them has to be punished for that insult. Well, what if I were to tell you that you're playing the wrong game? What if I were to tell you that there's a better way of looking at it? The way I'm trying to tell you is that you have to understand this principle so then you can see how it works. And the principle is, if you do not take responsibility for your life, someone else will. Now, how do we take responsibility for our life? When we think and we act according to reason, because reason is how we control our thoughts and our actions. But a person who engages in insults is not guided usually by reason. 9 times out of 10, they are guided by their emotions. And if they are guided by their emotions, and they do it in such a frequent manner, then it's a part of who they are as a person, and it's more or less their character. But when they do this, they simply have no future over their own lives because emotions are variable. One day you can be up, the next day you can be down, and they effectively have no control over their life. So what usually happens is they either lose control by someone else taking responsibility for them who's able to use reason properly, or they lose their life entirely. Those are the only two options they have. And so I tell you, never take an insult personally. But the person who's insulting you, you should have pity on them. And you should pray earnestly for them to see that their way leads nowhere and that they can return to reason and act properly. Because if they don't, they will lose responsibility for their life or lose their life entirely. I hope this is something.